Welcome to the campfire. Today, we're going to be continuing our journey through Death Stranding 2. Sit back, relax, let's get into this. We're going to go to the surface. I have spent a little bit of time today building up stuff and everything. Just trying to get equipment loaded up.
Sam.
Oh.
Yup.
We have a question here.
One last question for you. This one's hard. Do you think you can solve it?
No. Okay, so assuming you depart from F1, select the fastest route to deliver cargo to all facilities depicted in a single run. So, I mean, either way you go, it's going to be something like I guess A, then B, then C, then D? No? This does... okay. Alright. I get the feeling that that's going to be something really stupid because in my mind, yeah, you would follow a circuitous route going around.
Sam.
Yup.
Yeah. Skip right to the question. Wait. Well, these don't make any sense because home base to D is 12, but a home base to C is 11. These measurements don't make any sense. Oh, that's time, not distance. Okay, so our technically fastest from this would be B. And then you would go A. Then you would go C. And then you would go D. Stupid, but I thought they were talking distance for some reason. I wasn't paying attention to it enough. Alright, so we got the fragile decal. And fragile is very anime-anized. Alright. Let's just get over here. See what we can do about getting the magneticist. I've also found where this is going to take us.
We'd like you to capture the timefall-resistant emu I identified and take it to her. You might find the capturing part tricky, but if you're real quiet, you should... Now, this emu, it may well have some
Okay.
A metagenomicist might have different insights into its nature, given her spec. Personally, I'm hoping this might lead us to a... Help us out.
Okay. Take on orders, find the emu, and take it up over there. So our best bet... Alright. Fair enough. So we're gonna go here, or from here. Down to here. Then across. Follow the road, the shoreline. Go to the road. Follow the road. Pretty much to here. And then up. Yep. That's fine.
Thank you.
Let's go get the emu.
Emus are awfully fast. This search may take a while.
Okay. Where... Yeah, I don't even see it on the radar. Oh, time to get off the bike and look around. Was that it? No. There it is. Found you. Come on. I almost have you. Ha! Got you. I'm just gonna wrestle you to the ground, snap your neck, and... Oh, I mean, put you in a container and carry you.
Wonderful. We've secured the animal. It's delivered to the metagenomicist.
Just the violent way that you capture these animals does not seem right. Alright, where's my bike? To the right. Let's just get over there and start our route heading to the magneticist. And this should be really easy because I finished the roads all the way there. And we've already wiped out, I've already wiped out the mule bases between here and there. Shoot. Okay. Whew. Well, that could have been bad if we were underneath it. Ah, those dang spiders. They get me every time. I'm not a fan of spiders. Whoa! Okay, that could have been bad. Let's just go to straight to the road from here. There we go. Nobody? Nothing? Okay. But it's just a long, lonely road. Could take a shortcut through the heartland there. The middle part. But I think just following the road we've built is going to be the safest path, because here we'd have to deal with BTs. Generally. And we can't get up there. We can get up right here. And then just cross the river and go up. Yeah. Shortening our path might be a little better. We can go down to here. And then just follow... Oh, no, that's not going to work. That's right. So it's over to here, then up. And we go around all this to metagenomics. Metagenomicist. There we go. That's the term. I'll just keep riding along. It's really kind of peaceful once the mules aren't out trying to get you. Or the brigands, I suppose is what they're called this time. Or the armed separatists, or... You know, they've changed what they call them like 5 times. Which, also fair. Each region calls it a different thing. That guy's not going to do well with the timefall. And then they're all napped out in the tunnel. Almost ruined. It's not mine, because mine's in the garage. There. Come on. Well, it's not going to count it, I guess. Don't know why. But half the time you put it to a more... Okay. Now it's counting it. Weird. Whatever. I will try not to worry about that fact. Come on. Whew. Good thing I have the anti-gravity on. Because that'll make some of these bounces and jumps easier on our cargo. Alright. I think it's just go up here and over. Yeah. This is why I was originally contemplating not going up this way. This way is rough. But it is the shortest path. Probably best to remember that the shortest path is not always the easiest. Or the best. Let's utilize this to recover storage container. There we go. Oh. There we go. This should be fine. Alternate route. Yeah, because that would have sucked. That drops down, goes back up. This, we don't have to worry about that. Plus the birds. Actually, I think they're supposed to be bats. Or whatever. This mine, I have no idea what it gives us. Did find a resin mine, though. That's the one up near the north. What used to be North Knot City. Where are we going? There. Okay, we're almost there. And just another 300 meters. 200. And there we go. Pretty sure we're here. What are you gonna be? Are you just regular cryptobiotes? Yep. Well, yeah, this one would be damaged by now. Okay, we shouldn't need duck. Deliver. Oops. I had set the controller down to stretch my hands, and it started to slide off my leg. Probably should have just put it on the desk.
I've been looking forward to this delivery. Now let's take a look.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. It's almost perfect.
Almost 0% damage.
I didn't think I'd ever get back. My research is going well.
Whatever.
All that's left is to
I'm surprised that we came over this way first. Yet another, I've got to figure out what it's looking for. Capture grenade. Effect on large VTs. Defeating a weakened catcher. Will produce a BT crystal like other grenades. These can be stored. Okay. Afraid. Song that can be played. Fair enough.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Legend of Legends.
I have something I'd like to give you. I hope it's to your
Fair enough, lady. Okay, so she wants to give us one of these.
all hooked up. And wow, I was able to finish my analysis of the emu you brought me, and it turns out it was absolutely riddled with parasitic chiral microbes. It
Ooh.
would seem their presence was enough to alter the emu's temporal flow, which is probably why it didn't grow. This all but confirms what the chronobiologist has been saying. Hosts for these chiral microbes are subject to the timeless influence of the beach. It's
Fair.
still unclear how this might be related to extinction entities, but it's a vital clue for solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. An extinction
But
entity
how?
has the capacity to trigger the last stranding. And if that comes to pass, the end of humanity itself is assured. Higgs attempted to make use of one such entity back in, but I know you personally put a stop to his. Hartman told me.
Yes, we
everything.
did.
It's anyone's guess what Higgs is trying to accomplish this time, but I believe in you. And that's why EX capture grenades are invaluable weapons that work by leveraging the temporal properties of parasitic chiral microbes. In essence, they allow you to defeat weakened BTs in an instant by drastically destabilizing their intrinsic. But that's not. These grenades can give you the
Okay.
means to summon your own BTs to attack other BTs. Should work on all larger specimens. I've prepared a few for. There's so much
All right.
you can learn by studying. Yes. Next time you're able to inflict significant damage on a large BT, try tossing it in. Not only will you neutralize your foe, but you'll find it also leaves behind a milky. I've taken to calling these objects BT crystals. If you see one, I say that because if you've got one on hand, you'll be able to
Okay.
use it the next. The BT crystal will react with the tar and transform into a variant of the BT. When activated, the crystal will summon a variant of the BT that spawned it.
And how does she know this for
From the
sure?
depths of the
Is the
tar.
real question.
Ordinary large BTs will perceive this variant as a critical threat and proceed to.
Alright.
Yes, I'm also a member of the 21-minute anxieties. The chronobiologist happens to be another member. Where our mother belongs to the group too. She's a hydrologist working on Hartman's lung. We've all
Yes.
had similar conditions, but I'm not sure if Jeanette. But whatever the cause of our syndromes may be, we are all trying to study the world.
Fair enough.
If you're headed that way, you would. Though that might also be a good opportunity to give those. And if you're interested in some additional
Okay.
work, I'd also like you to take the emu you brought me to the The staff there want to look after it, and I don't have the proper facility. I've posted a suborder. There's no rush.
Yeah, we can take it back.
Sam,
But-
your next destination is the F5 East Distribution Center, which can be found near the southeast shore of the lake close by. I'm told one of the staff members there is an old. Anyway,
Okay.
the order has been entered into the system. You can access the delivery terminal here to undertake it. That said, another request concerning the animal you rescued is also caught. Alternatively, you can undertake this suborder. I'll leave it up to you.
I mean, we can take the sub order, that's fine.
Order completed.
Okay, so the next place that we'll have to go, is it going to be there? Let's see here. So we started down here. That's west, southeast. So down over here maybe. I don't know. Good question. He said it's down by the so it could be there too, I suppose. If that's controlling all this territory, that is, oof, it's a big one. Trying to think of what else might be in this area, but I can't see anything. Just the mine north of Tar Lake. Interesting. think this region might be connected to this. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that at some point.
Well done.
But let's get moving here. And deliver the emu. That's pretty much just a straight shot. We just gotta go up and over this way.
Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, our bike definitely needs some help.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's stop at the Magellan real fast and repair our bike. So this thing's taking some significant damage.
Patched up, good to go.
Oh yeah. Alright, now we can move on to delivering this. Yes, I'm aware that we can use the grenades. She just got done explaining those. Oh. Yeah, at least the anti-gravity patches help with having to take those dives. Takes a lot longer to get up speed enough to damage the package. So we've got that going for us at least. And then just need to get up and over here. Frustrates me ever so slightly that the map is not very good for seeing like a lot of these obstacles that we have in our way. Though it does make sense, I'm not actually complaining. Alright. Hi, you. Let's capture you and bring you in. Because why not? We're already right there. And we're heading to the animal shelter. Whee! Alright. Well, we're almost there. What are these? I keep seeing them, but I never know what they're for. Maybe if I manage to spot one at a distance and hit it. I don't know. Not really sure I'm worried about it. Okay, rescued echidna, rescued emu. Yep.
Hello again. I heard about what happened.
There you go.
News are happy. You found us a new furry friend?
And more. More animals.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Alrighty.
Order completed.
Oh.
Well done.
I guess we go back. Alright. Alright. Let's grab this run. Okay, so it's... Jesus. I've got to change up how we're going. So, our equipment... Yeah, let me look at my actual backpack. Oh, this is so stupid. So, why won't it let me look at my equipment one? I don't get it. This is so... Yep, we'll just go back here. That doesn't make any sense. Why doesn't it just let me look at what I'm carrying so that I can take it off? Let's go ahead and recycle that. Now I should be able to carry all these.
Commencing route creation.
So it wants us to go through BT territory twice over. To get to here. So instead, we'll go over the snow and peel down into this place.
Delivery route finalized.
Weird ways sometimes how this routes us and lets us set up,
Order accepted.
or doesn't let us set up. Okay. One of these is a battery, we're good there. And off we go. So I want to avoid the BTs while we're carrying all of this. It'd be rather pointless to go through BTs and have to engage in a huge fight. I would grab the truck, except for this is pretty rough terrain all around. I mean, carrying it on our backs is the only real option. I mean, I guess we could have offloaded a little, one or two of the modules on the bike and... Come on. And of course, I can't see anything. Come on. There. Now we're into flatter territory. And don't really have to worry about that. So up the mountain we go. Up and over. Whoa. Alright. Just avoid the rocky outcroppings. At least as best we can. Gonna have to go around this edge here. I think we're already about halfway there. I don't know. It's kind of a real question. How far are we? Yeah, we're about a little more than halfway. hard to see, especially in the dark. I mean, that will help, occasionally scanning. Hit our markers every now and then. Go around that spot. Now we can see our destination. It's just getting around this. It's one of the better parts is that you can choose to avoid the route that they kind of seem to intend you to do to some degree. I guess you could do that kind of in Death Stranding 1 as well. You didn't have to follow the route that it showed you. Though it did make it easier to miss story beats because
That's the place, huh?
they always place those right in the middle of the route that they wanted you to go. Here we go.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside
And now we've connected a good portion of the island, or the continent. Island continent? I suppose, technically. Guess all continents are theoretically islands.
Sam, hey there, buddy. What's up?
Even if you have to count other continents in that.
Don't act like you've forgotten. Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you? Anyway, guess I better process that cargo of yours.
So he came all the way out here.
Excellent work, Sam. I don't think I see even a single mark on this cargo. I don't even know how much.
Fair.
All right, it's time for you to do.
We did try.
You know what?
Alright, so there's still a large chunk right in the middle of that lake that we've got to figure out who owns what. And that could be story related, it might not be. Junji Ito Porter suit has an anti-BT effect. Okay. I would have assumed it drew in BTs. But alright.
now displaying your current quarter grade.
Fair enough.
You're a real life. I'm guessing you saw the tar lake out west here. That's where the settlement known as Lakeside Fort Knott used to be. Whole place got wiped clean off the map by a void out. And since that day,
Considering I haven't seen any, like,
some weirdness with the currents or
incinerators or ways of dealing with bodies are
I might just be able to keep the tar
around here.
Finally, I've shared some data with you as well. Feast your eyes on these grenade launcher and cargo catapult schematics.
Ah, yes.
Recently.
Which means we're getting close to the end.
Before I forget, one favored by a prepper back in the... Try it on for supper.
Alright.
Well, the grenade launcher has been configured to fire human, mech, BT, doesn't matter. Now, the cargo catapult still does exactly what you'd expect. Lets you fling containers to the tops of mountains. However, you can now also use catapults to launch certain throwable weapons as projectiles.
Okay.
After launching a payload, you can use the catapult pod's integrated camera to tweak trajectory and aim for specific... It's a way of attacking targets in hostile areas from a good... Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, fair. Group of guys in
I
red.
suspect it was a squad of I heard about you shutting down that weapons factory, but arms. So Higgs is still stirring up. We're attempting to develop methods to help folk, and the weapon data we shared with you. I tell you, a world where we don't need these damn things can't. On the bright side, and if you're up for it, maybe.
Fair enough.
Listen, truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. I figured if I did, that BB pod you're carrying is different. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attempt. Promise me, he's gone.
Well, of course not.
An order with your name on it. Just
Igor was part of the coolest cutscene ever in the series.
spends his day.
Well, maybe not the coolest, but the best
He's
done.
one of the precious few survivors of the Lakeside Fort Knot Void Out. It's filed under sub-orders on the delivery term. Right.
All right.
Fine work as always, Sam. Now come back. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost. I'd like you instead.
Yeah, fair enough.
Order completed.
Well, with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you liked the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. Join the Discord if you want to. And as always, have a wonderful day.